Previously on Beard and Board Games.
Not Beard. The name of the show is Beer.
Oh!
And Public Assistance.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, you're on the prostitution track.
All right!
Funky Sex Customer. Obviously written by a white conservative. Order, court's in session. It's time to get our judicial gavels out and pound them down repeatedly as we play Judge for Yourself. Look at me, I'm dressed up like a judge. This is the game of Judge for Yourself. We're gonna hear real life court cases and we're gonna try and figure out what the correct verdict is. Oh, it's one of those bullshit cork beers. Fuck that shit. Don't point that cork at me. You could kill me with that.
Him. Cork
Seriously.
Cork that coin at him. We are drinking Game of Thrones. Take the Black Stout from the Ommegang Brewery. Ommegang.
This is made in Cooperstown, New York, which is also the home of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Things your uncle would say.
Hashtag.
Oh god, it's so smoky.
A peaty flavor.
It's got the consistency of baby oil.
Star anise and licorice root, it says.
Ah, that makes sense.
If you really like beer, if you're a beer fan, and you know what I'm saying when I say a beer fan, like you like complicated fucking beers that normal people can't drink,
Yeah, like
you
mind,
Hipsters.
will love this
you
shit.
like mind games and stuff. Yeah, you'll like this.
That's a wild one.
Laura Coe wants us to insult her best friend / platonic soul bro, Anna Huffs. She's turning 18, so just tell her she's a dumb jerk, but also a cutie.
You're a dumb cootie, but also a work.
Yeah, that too.
That's right, I said it.
Anna Huffs, I've known you
Come
for
on.
15 years.
You can't do that.
And you're as much as a platonic soul bro jerk as you were when you were 3.
Where did the pen go? Fuhorbe.
Where did the pen go, Fuhorbe?
Where did the pen go? Fuhorbe.
Fuhorbe.
Where did the pen go? The pen.
The pen.
Where did the pen go? Fuhorbe. Where did the pen go? Oh, that was lovely.
That was
That was
nice.
very pleasant.
That was nice.
We are all on a track. Whenever we guess the correct verdict, we get to move one. If you are in the same color as someone else who's on a track, then you are in a jury with that person, and you have to come to a unanimous decision on any case that is presented.
Paul offered to help Vinny with some construction on Vinny's house in exchange for an old car that Vinny had parked next to his garage. In the meantime, an antique car collector stopped by and offered Vinny $1,800 for the car. Vinny agreed and took the money. When the collector returned for the car, Paul had already taken it home. The collector asked Paul for the car, and when he refused, took Paul to court. Did the court rule for or against the collector?
I got my answer.
I got my answer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Or
The court ruled for the collector and held that because the collector had given Vinny money, he had precedence and the right to receive what he had paid for.
we all advance on the track, guys.
You two will be on a jury.
Oh, we're in a jury together, yeah.
Alston owned a property in England in 1847 that he let to a tenant named Brewer. The owner of the adjoining property brought an action against Alston because smoke coming out of the chimney of Brewer's cottage was blowing into the windows of his house. Did the court rule for or against Alston?
Boy, I don't know. It's 1847. I'm thinking like they thought smoke was good for you.
First of all, yes.
All right, we'll go 4.
I'm going to say against.
The court ruled for Alston.
Damn it!
19th century justice.
Matt, you're on our jury now.
Oh.
Ah, hey.
In England, in 1911,
Jesus
a
Christ.
3-year-old girl was injured when her clothes were ignited by a fire burning on a rubbish heap where the town garbage was deposited. The name of this case is The Burning Rubbish, not The Burning 3-Year-Old Girl.
Her name was Rubbish.
Her name was
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Yes.
Rubbish P. McGinty. What happened to little rubbish? Oh, she's on fire. She's running down the road.
Oh, it burns, it burns.
She's blowing smoke into the neighbors' windows, and we're gonna get sued.
How would this get burned? The girl's parents filed suit against the town, claiming the garbage pile should have been fenced off or precautions taken to prevent the public from using the field. For or against the girl's parents?
Well, I want to say 4.
I am
Real story.
against.
Fences?
I'm against. I mean, a
parents?
little girl should know not to walk into a fire.
She's 3 years old.
Okay. All right.
She doesn't even know what fire is.
That's all they knew about in 1911.
No, they didn't.
They only knew about the 4 elements.
Yeah.
Fire, water, Germans, and weasels.
Oh no, it's the weasels.
We're all voting for, so you have to go with us.
I know it's a jury. I can hold
jury.
out forever. I am
you
against the
want-
parents.
Okay,
Oh,
the way
okay.
you're talking and the way you're dressed, Barney Fife. That's what's happening right now.
No, I want to be Floyd Barbie. Oh. You shouldn't.
This is beyond creepy.
Yeah.
Snip, motherfuckers.
4.
4. The court ruled against the girl's
Fucking
parents
A.
and held
I
the
rest my case.
The town was not liable because it did not own the field or the rubbish pile and had no right or duty to fence them.
I gotta get out of this jury. You guys are morons.
We are still on the same
You're
jury.
still in
That's
the
what I'm
same jury.
saying.
Come on, morons.
Okay, that's a little. You're simple-minded.
The police were monitoring the CB radio when they heard, "Look out, Redford, there's a smoky," which is slang for police. When they stopped the car for questioning, the police smelled marijuana and opened the trunk to find several hundred pounds of it. The driver of the Ford asked that the evidence not be admitted since it was obtained without probable cause to search the car. Did the court rule for or against the driver of the Ford?
I mean, they didn't have probable cause.
Well,
so.
what? The cop smelled it, so I
Yeah,
think it's
so
going to be against.
Okay,
Against.
against.
The court ruled for the driver of the Ford.
Damn it!
And held that only hearing a CB transmission was not enough justification to stop and search the car.
What do you think of this game? Is there any way we can spice it up a
yeah,
little?
Let's make it all death penalty. I mean, these cards. I mean, the worst was the girl, and that was sad, admittedly. But the rest of it is a bunch of smoke coming out of a chimney.
We should act out
We
the
should
case.
act out the
definitely.
case. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
The gay graduate.
Oh.
At a small southern Christian seminary, a young man named Matt
That can
told
get
the
pretty gay.
dean 6 months before graduation that he was gay. Dean, Matt. The seminary board of trustees refused to grant Matt his degree. What? He went to court claiming he had completed all the requirements stated in the catalog. The board argued that the catalog also stated the graduate must be a Christian, as described in the Bible, and therefore not a homosexual. The court ruled for or against Matt. Southern Christian Cemetery.
Well, young Matt,
Hello, Dean.
you're going to be graduating soon. That's very
Yes.
exciting.
Yes.
Yes.
My male lover is very excited.
I'm sorry, I heard you say male lover.
His name is Dean. We've
Okay.
been together for a few years.
I'm.
Why are you sweating?
The implication of that.
What
Oh,
implication?
hello, Simon and Petey, the board of trustees are here.
Yes, sirs.
What will we be deciding upon today?
I just need my degree.
Well, he must be a Christian as described in the Bible.
You're darn right.
I am a Christian.
He's a homosexual.
I am the gayest Christian on campus.
Good gracious.
Oh,
my.
goodness.
Life of mercy.
What the fuck does that mean?
Land of Goshen.
Give me my degree, for God's sake. I want to get out of this.
It's a southern
podunk
cemetery.
town.
It's a southern cemetery. You
Why
can't,
am I going to school at a cemetery?
We'll never give you a gay degree.
Why do you
or
offer a gay degree?
Because we are gay, but we refuse your gay
We
degree.
refuse you because you say you're gay, and we don't.
Like ladies.
Hey guys, I want to moderate this because I know you two love each other, and it's late. Oh.
Jane Tim Baxter wants us to toast ourselves. Great job, and thanks for all we do.
Oh, Jane.
Jane.
Good buddy.
Jane.
Hey, Jane.
You're
Jane.
the best. You're the
Thank
So
you,
good.
Jane.
I did such a good job tonight. I'm on top of my game. Toasting myself.
Thank you for allowing us to toast ourselves. And I am drinking from a fine beer and board games mug that can be acquired where?
Subbable.com/beerandboardgames.com.
Here's an idea. So Tony reads the thing.
Yes.
We argue the case, and
Yes.
then you come up with the verdict.
Let's do this.
All right, case of the dangerous ice cream. Paul, who worked in the kitchen of a cruise ship, he was scooping ice cream out of a 5-gallon tub when he reached a spot that was completely frozen. He used an 18-inch butcher knife to continue his job, but the knife slipped and 2 of Paul's fingers were cut off. He sued the shipping company, declaring that he was not provided with adequate tools to complete the task. Did the court rule for or against 8-fingered Paul?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my buddy Paul, he cut off 2 of his fingers in a fight. He's a freak. He's a fucking loser. Give me the money, and I'll give it to Paul. Trust me. You just give me the money, no questions asked. I'll give it to Paul. We'll forget this whole thing happened.
This is an issue of a person not thinking before they were doing.
Objection. Rebuttal.
Nope.
5-minute recess.
You have 5 seconds.
My knowledgeable colleague has already
Man
used his
is
time.
Full of shit.
I vote for Paul.
All right.
He should have been provided adequate tools, including an ice cream knife.
Benjamin and Jeffrey lived next door to each other. A large oak tree was growing on the line between the 2 properties. During the course of construction, the roots of the oak tree, which were on Benjamin's property, were cut, which caused the tree to die.
Am I Benjamin?
No, you're a fucking lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
You're defending Benjamin.
I'm a lawyer defending Benjamin.
Try it, Buster.
He that it never should have happened with the tree.
Okay, worst fucking argument ever. Let's hear the other one.
Benjamin is the kind of person who's making something out of this world. I mean, there's a lot of trees out there, Buster. And I'm trying to say there's not enough roads. You, neighbor, the neighbor of Jeffrey himself, has the finest driveway that he could like.
This court, I go with this young man's appraisal of the situation.
Justice has been served.
I think it has.
Why'd they kill my tree?
You are not Benjamin or Jeffrey. You're
Why
a
did they-
fucking lawyer.
And then you'll end up in you'll end up you'll end up having a jaunt in jail.
This toast is from El Ender Del Sono, who wants us to toast his mystery woman. He met her recently, and he's been so happy spending time with her.
Yeah.
Mystery woman.
Mystery woman.
She wears a hood, and she sneaks in through the window late at night. She goes up to the bed, and she injects him with a serum, and he falls into a deep sleep. And when he wakes up in the morning, there's a little note on his pillow saying, "Bye-bye."
It's actually me.
Folks, we had a good time tonight. We played the reprehensible game called Public Assistance, and in the end, we felt bad about it. Then we played Judge for Yourself, the game of English court cases. We hope that you had a good time, and that you will return to visit us here in our house again soon. Good night.
The ding ding. Snip, snip, motherfuckers.